So now I will start working with the problems on liquidity ratios, students. So I hope you all have the photocopy of the problems on ratio analysis. So before viewing this video, you just go through, keep the photocopy with you, and let us go through the problem. So following is the balance sheet of Bharat Manufacturing Company Limited as on 31st December 2012. So they given you plant and machinery, sundry debtors. It is sundry debtors and not creditors, stock, cash at bank and prepaid insurance, and equity capital, profit and loss account, debentures, sundry creditors and provision for taxation. So they have asked you to calculate current ratio. So as I have already discussed, what is the formula for current ratio? Current ratio is equals to current assets divided by current liabilities. So this is the ratio actually. So current ratio is equals to current assets divided by current. We have to find out what are the components of current assets and current liabilities. So current assets, you have just put a tick mark here. So debtors is a current asset, stock, cash at bank and prepaid expenses. Similarly, what are the current liabilities you have? Sundry creditors and provision for taxation. So write the formula, current assets divided by current liabilities. So do the total of current assets like debtors, stock, cash and prepaid expenses comes to 48,000. And on the liability side, current liabilities, you have sundry creditors and provision for taxation, which comes to 48,000. So substitute these two values in the formula. So what is the answer? 1:1. So what is the standard ratio actually? 2:1. So what do you mean by this? For every 1 rupee worth of current liabilities, an organization must have 2 rupees worth of current assets. So but the ratio is 1:1. So it is not satisfactory. So we can just give a conclusion if you want that it is not satisfactory, as the company has only 1 rupee worth of current assets for 1 rupee worth of current liabilities, but it is below the standard ratio of 2:1. Therefore the liquidity short-term solvency position is not satisfactory. So similarly we'll move on to the next problem. So in this problem they have asked you to calculate both current ratio and quick ratio. So the following is the balance sheet of Kalyani Electric Company as on 30th June 2014. So land and building, plant and machinery, short-term investments, stock in trade, you have debtors, prepaid expenses and cash in hand. Then you have equity capital, sundry creditors, bills payable, bank overdraft and outstanding expenses. So first let us calculate current ratio. So what is the formula? Current ratio is equals to current assets divided by current liabilities. So what are the items that you take under current assets? See here. So short-term investments is a current asset, stock, debtors, prepaid expenses and cash in hand. Then you have current liabilities, sundry creditors, bills payable, bank overdraft and outstanding expenses. So you add all these items. So you'll get 1,30,000 divided by 65,000, that is 2:1. It is equal to standard ratio of 2:1. Similarly, let us calculate quick ratio. What is the formula for quick ratio? Current quick assets divided by quick liabilities. So this is the formula. Quick assets divided by quick liabilities. So what are the components of quick assets? Quick assets includes all current assets excluding what? Stock and prepaid expenses. So which means that you take investments, debtors and cash in hand. Similarly, quick liabilities include all current liabilities excluding what? Bank overdraft. In the formula, quick ratio is equals to quick assets divided by quick liabilities. So these are the quick assets divided by quick liabilities, which I have already discussed earlier. So it is 79,000 divided by 60,000. It is 1.32:1. Since it is below, that is, what is the standard ratio? 1:1. I have already discussed standard ratio is 1:1. So since it is more than a standard ratio of 1:1, we can give a conclusion that it is more satisfactory, as it is above the standard ratio of 1:1. So it may therefore be said that the short-term liquidity of the company is very sound. With this, we'll complete this problem. Next problem is X Limited has a current ratio of 4.5:1 and a quick ratio of 3:1. So if its inventory is rupees 60,000, find out its total current assets and total current liabilities. So I have done the solution here. See. So first you write the given, students. What is given? Current ratio. How much is current ratio? 4.5. Quick ratio is 3. So they given you stock. How much is stock? 60,000. So we have to find out current assets and current liabilities. First, apply the formula current ratio. What is the formula? Current ratio is equals to current assets divided by current liabilities. They have given you current ratio. How much is current ratio? 4.5, which is nothing but 4.5 is to 1. So 4.5 divided by 1 is equals to current assets divided by current liability. So what is the formula? Quick ratio is equals to quick assets divided by current liabilities. Why you have used this formula current liability? Because you don't have bank overdraft. If bank overdraft is given, then you could have written divided by quick liability. So what is the ratio given? 3. So 3 is to 1, which is nothing but 3 is to 1. 3 divided by 1 is equals to quick assets divided by quick liabilities. Therefore, 3 current liability is equals to quick assets after cross multiplying. So now we have ascertained that current assets is equals to 4.5 CL and quick assets is equals to 3 CL. Third step. As you all know, quick assets is equals to current assets minus stock plus prepaid expenses. So this I have already told you. So, but here in this problem, you don't have prepaid expenses. So, you can get quick assets by deducting only stock. So, quick assets is equals to 4.5 CL. How much is current assets? 4.5 CL. Substitute this here in this formula. Minus stock. How much is stock given in the problem? 60,000. Minus 60,000. So, you 3 CL. Quick assets. So, we have already calculated quick assets is equals to how much? 3 CL. So 3 CL is equals to 4.5 CL minus 60,000. So 60,000, you bring this 60,000 towards your left hand side. So 60,000 is equals to 4.5 CL minus you bring this 3.3 CL to right hand side. So 60,000 is equals to 1.5 CL. Therefore CL is equals to 40,000. So we have calculated, after calculating current liability, so 4.5 CL is equals to current assets. This equation we have already got here. See, 4.5 CL is equals to current asset. We have already calculated current liability. So 4.5 into current liability is how much? 40,000 is equals to current assets. Therefore, current assets is equals to 1,80,000. Then similarly, you calculate for quick. Actually, this is not required. They have asked you only to calculate current assets and current liabilities. But why I am calculating this quick assets is to do the verification. So quick assets is equals to 3 CL as we have already calculated here. See, quick assets is equals to how much? 3 CL. Quick assets is equals to 3 CL. Substitute current liability here. Quick assets is equals to 3 into 40,000. So how much you will get? 1,20,000. So now let us check whether our answer is correct or not. Current ratio is equals to current assets divided by current liabilities. How much is current assets that we have calculated? 1,80,000. So 1,80,000 divided by current liability. How much is current liability? 40,000. 4.5 is to 1. Proved. This is what is given in the problem. So how much is current ratio? 4.5 is to 1. And similarly, quick ratio is equals to quick assets divided by current liabilities. So quick assets is equals to 1,20,000 divided by, that is why we have calculated quick assets here, divided by 40,000. It is 3 is to 1. We have proved it. So this is what is given in the problem. If you want, you can discuss in the next problem. A firm has a current ratio of 3 is to 1. Its net working capital is rupees 2 lakh. You are required to determine current assets, current liabilities, liquid assets, assuming the inventory is rupees 2,20,000. So as I told you, first write the given. So what is given here? Current ratio. How much? 3 is to 1. Working capital 2 lakh. So what we have to calculate? Current assets, current liabilities, liquid assets is nothing but quick assets, and stock is given as 2,20,000. So current ratio. What is the formula? Current assets divided by current liabilities. So 3 divided by 1. Current ratio is given as 3. 3 divided by 1 is equals to current assets divided by current liabilities. Cross multiply. So 3 CL is equals to current assets. So second step. They have given you working capital. How much is working capital? 2 lakh. How do you calculate working capital? Current assets minus current liabilities. So 2 lakh is equals to how much is current assets, which we have calculated? 3 CL. So 3 CL minus current liability. If nothing is there here, you have to assume that it is 1. So 2 lakh is equals to 3 minus 1, 2 CL. Therefore CL is equals to 1 lakh. We have to calculate current assets. So as we have already calculated the equation, current assets is equals to 3 CL. So current assets is equals to 3 into CL is how much? 1 lakh. So 3 into 1 lakh. So current assets is equals to 3 lakh. Then with this information we can calculate quick assets. So as you all know, quick assets is equals to current assets minus stock and prepaid expenses, but you don't have prepaid expenses in this problem. So quick assets is equals to current assets is how much? 3 lakh minus stock, which is given in the problem, 2,20,000 minus 2,20,000. So how much is quick assets? 80,000. So with this we have calculated current assets, current liabilities and quick assets. So with this we will come to the end of the problems on liquidity ratios, that is current ratio and quick ratio. Absolute liquid ratio is not that important. Okay, so we'll move on to the next type of ratio, that is capital structure ratios, in the next video.